for those of you that have been wanting to see what my shop looks like, I'm going to give you a short tour of everything. These are the covers that I made last week. Must be getting some messages on the Facebook over there. But anyway, these are the tops of the bottom front of the 1962 VW and hardtop. And this is all hand-done stuff. You can see the stitching there. Had to stack material on top of one another, sew in this pattern here, and then cut the underneath, or cut the top piece off and reveal the underneath side, which was black. I put black underneath silver to get this effect, and turned out pretty good. And every piece, this is the passenger side. As you can see, the driver's side on this other side. The top of the tribal goes into the center. This is opposite of the passenger side, as you can see. Same exact down to the minute measurement diagram and pattern. All of them got the same front seats and the back seats. And you can see here where there's, get over here in the light. You can see the French seam on this right here, and there's a half French going around the edge of the piece. And when that's put together, it's going to be pretty nice. This is here underneath all of this. Let me get these bucket seats out of the way. Okay, now this right here you'll see is the rear bottom piece right here. And I made the centers of those plain because it would just be the pattern that's in the top. You wouldn't want to really set on that a lot. You can lean back against it and it won't hurt it. But once you put a lot of weight in it, a big person gets in there, that's only put in there with the, well, I can show you on this other piece here. This is the first piece that I've done, and you can see here, it's got the silver underneath, and then I cut the black out, exposing the silver underneath the black. It's the opposite of what I've done right here, same everything. But as you can see on this is actually my very first attempt doing this. I've never done this before in my life until this piece right here that you're seeing. And again, I'll show you underneath how I had to go on the back side as well and cut this out and tie off my thread there. Right here you can see where I tied that off. And then once you cut all those patterns out right here around the actual flame design, you can see here where it dents in right in this area, and here, and here, and here, there. You can see it kind of pushes the shape of the diagram out. It kind of gives it a three-dimensional look to it. And what I've done here is you can see this. There's glue around the edges of the back of this, and this right here is the silver that you see here. And this, what I did is I just trimmed all that silver out. This right here now is the back of the black. And so I glued both of them together on the outer edges of them, put them together so I didn't have glue here on the center pieces whenever I cut everything out. If I would have glued the center piece, you would have seen glue here, and you don't see any glue on any of that there. And but anyway, kind of give you an example of what this machine I got does. This machine here is designed to only do a straight stitch. And basically, it just does this. That's it. It goes in a straight line. Let me release this. Okay. And as you can see, this machine, what it's designed to do here is just go a plain stitch. But what I have to do is, once I put this in there under the needle, as it's sewing, I'm turning this piece and following the line that I've got laid out for it, and turn it as I sew it, just like that right there. And then, it's not just like that right there. I mean, I'm actually sewing, but I'm having to hold the camera just to show you, what I have to do to make this happen. And I actually turn the piece and make that happen. So it shows you the difficulty in doing something like this. My shop here, it's small but mighty. I have some old cabinets that we took out of the house, and I've converted them to small workspaces, and I've got cabinets on top of cabinets. There's my old VW fan. And I just make use of everything that I have here. Got a place to put my yardsticks, and this right here is what I do with my patterns. Just like this is a 1962 VW. This is door panel patterns, and I put the date that I did it on it for some odd reason. And that's whenever I did these patterns. So I guess one of these days in the future somebody will see it and be like, oh, this was done in, whenever. I guess I should have put the year on there. But anyway, this is Command Central here. This is where I do my magic on the internet, I guess. And you can see some little tricks of the trade here. What I do is, this right here is it's just a little washer on the end of a string, and what I'll do is I'll stitch elastic and stuff like that through with this thing right here because it has the weight on it, and I can get through a piece after I've sewn it up already. Keep fireworks on hand in case I have to run somebody off. I'll shoot a bottle rocket at them. And I've got this old fan right here. It was about as old as my machine, so it just made a good companion for the desk. So I did that. This is a Singer 117 model, and I've had it for about 20 years. This little guy right here, he always hangs out with me when I sew. I haven't really given him a name, but kind of hangs out there by the cam. And but anyway, very small shop as you can see, and it's barely enough to do whatever I need to do, but it's big enough to do everything I need to do. And I've got this old thing right here. I put my tools in this. It's just a hanging basket. Tools on the bottom and tape measures and stuff on the second, and at the top I've got my cleaners and my plastic rubber gloves and stuff. And then over in this area here, I've got this is right now. It's just a place to put my. I got an air compressor underneath there. You can't see it right now, but I put the spring pieces over here. That you can see some springs there. It's kind of dark in here, but eventually this is going to be an area where I spray all my glue. I got my glue gun hanging there with all the crazy looking chains. I just hung them up, just kind of draped them around, kind of get them up off the floor and out of the way. Made shelves to put all the material above all my storage there, and more storage there. But anyway, and as you can see on the back of these, it has a really the top of the line stuff put together quite nice, actually. But anyway, that's pretty much about it. This is where I make it all happen. And I guess see you on the next video clip. Thanks for watching.